you're always going to have odds stacked against you. Situation is never going to be perfect. There's no way around that. And not only in freestyle walking, not even close. Anything you do, trying to break new ground, there's going to be someone just like telling you not to do it. And I hate these people who always are doubting you and just saying that you can't do this. Because, don't even pay any attention to that. It's a waste of your time. When I started freestyle walking, I'd say probably about 12 years old was when I really realized that I wanted to, change the world. So, okay, the story goes, mom's just like, son, you're a loser, okay? You don't got any friends. You don't do anything. So do something with your life. And I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm going to prove you wrong. So I go out of the house. I go to the park. Okay, I just go, park down the street. But then I was seeing this guy, and he was just kind of walking down this path, this old man, this wise man, this man of great age. So I see him walking along, and I'm like, hey, this man's doing something new, doing something interesting, doing something that I want to be a part of. So I took after him, and that's when freestyle walking was born.
When I heard Larry was into God knows what he was into, I just thought it was a cult. He always spent all his time away from home and away from his family, and it was just really intense, and I didn't like it.
Obviously, I'm starting off. I'm not that great, but things picked up pretty quickly. I nailed my first 180 soul grab, first trick of the game, Then a couple weeks go by, I'm doing something like a egocentric hot dog, which is like a favorite trick of mine, one of my signature tricks that I often pull out in competition. And it felt great. The rush of landing a trick that you've been working at for like days or so is just unbelievable.
The thing is with this sport is that it's something that somebody would dedicate lots and lots of time to, except that it's completely and utterly useless.
My parents didn't believe in me at first. Yeah, things are going on, and they were just saying, it's a useless hobby, Eggyoke. Like, you're just wasting your time out there. It's not like you're getting anything done. And that's when I just said, Mom, you don't know who I am. You don't know my plans, my aspirations, my dreams. You don't know that I one day will start the most popular freestyle sport of all time.
And he keeps calling himself Eggyoke. Jesus Christ, we named him Larry. If we wanted to give him a loser name, we'd call him Pat.
I just met Buck, and he was really into walking, and I was like, hey, come over here. Check out this freestyle walking, this new sport. I think you'll like it. He loved it. We get along great. We come up with lots of tricks together, and definitely looking forward to the future.
Yeah, I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. My friend just kind of walked up to me one day and he's like, hey, let's go freestyle walking. I'm like, what's a freestyle walking? And we just kind of jumped on in.
So that Thursday, me and Buck met up at the local park. I was just, kind of just messing around, getting to know him a little bit, showing him some tricks. And I showed him this one that I was working on called the Kneeling Moose. And he just, it did take him a while to get it just right, but he just picked up on it right away, and I knew that he was going to be a great practicing partner for me. So, yeah, he's a great guy. I was just meeting up with Buck I told him to come by Thursday to my place and we'd freestyle walk. Things kept on moving along, and we were doing it every Thursday, not just that one time. Then we're doing it 2 times a week. Then we're doing it thrice a week. And then we move on, we're doing it every day after school, and it becomes just kind of an everyday thing for us.
Looking back on it, I remember my first move ever, the broken lanyard. It was a rough landing, but it was my first move.
Well, from then on, it was just a downhill slope. Straight to the top! I was training every day, waking up at 5 a.m., getting 2 hours of freestyle walking before school, then 4 hours after. I was working like a dog.
We practiced through all kinds of weather. Snow, no, not snow, just sun, a little bit more sun, a little less sun. That was about it. But it was tough going, you know?
Yeah, so things were moving along. I was just winning I won like 5 competitions in a row. I was doing real good. And that's when I got my invitation to state. And you know, I was hyped up, boy. I was hyped up.
Larry, sit down, seriously.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sit.
Well, you know, I was the second string, so if you would have gotten injured, I'd have to step in there and take the W.
Good luck.
Good luck.
It was a nice, sunny day. Not a cloud in the sky. Bright and sunny like an egg yolk. That's when I lost.
I've never seen him act like that before. He was so broken, so distraught. It was sad.
To be honest with you, it was the best feeling of my life. After Henry landed that trick that won the state, it was fantastic. And wherever you are, Henry, I want to thank you and God bless you. I would buy you a steak dinner if I wasn't so cheap.
You know, from a parent's perspective, on witnessing something so worthless and pointless go on, it's nice to see that his dreams were crushed.
Sorry, guys. I get emotional about that sometimes. Like I was saying, I had lost. I lost.
He didn't come out to walk anymore. He was so distraught. I felt like it was more than just a game to him.
I was just in a daze after I'd lost. Nothing was the same. Like, the air I breathed was different. Like, I walked differently. It was weird. And it was just like, why are we here? You know? What are we doing here? Am I in the Matrix? Am I human or am I dancer? So kind of just stuff like that. And I just couldn't wrap my head around it.
You know, when Larry was spending all that time by himself, I had a nice alone time with Helen here. We were playing Scrabble down at the dinner table, and damn, she looked pretty with moonlight reflecting on her glasses, and it was nice spending some alone time for once and not worrying about Larry all the damn time.
You can't keep Eggyoke down too long now, can you? I was in a park, wandering around pondering life when I saw him. The old man who inspired me years ago, laying on a park bench, dead. I knew I had to fulfill his dream. I knew I had to make a comeback. So I put on my freestyle walking shoes and I got to work. And I landed the ultimate trick. The one I knew would end Henry's career. The Henry King is a dumb, poopy head, dumb head, and I hate him. Obviously, the trick title is still work in progress. But
Yeah, I'm glad to see he's back walking again because after he lost state, he lit his car on fire, burned down that flamingo farm. But, you know, I thought we'd have to check him into a psych ward or something. But he's back again, you know, that makes me happy.
So, it took him a while to get back into freestyle walking, but eventually he did.
Yeah, it was a really terrible thing that my son went back to that crappy sport again, and just a disgrace.
it feels good to be back. Back with my sport. one with the ground, you know. Feels right, feels good. So anyways, Nationals is coming up. You already know who's gonna be there. It's Henry. I'm coming for you, Henry. I'm gonna beat you, you Dumbo.
Hey, kid, get away from
I'm
the
gonna get
camera.
you. Don't think that I won't. I'm gonna eat you up.
Get away from the camera. This is expensive stuff. Sit down.
Don't yell at me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Helen and I should have moved him into Eastern State Hospital where all the psychopaths are, because he's so damn crazy.
So I'm thinking about writing a book, y'all. For my fans. I really think they'd like it. Chapter 1 is gonna be about how you gotta stay focused in the sport, because it's very mental as well as physical. You gotta keep your head in the game, as they say in High School Musical.
It really is a tough sport, though. You have to survive through the pain of sprained ankles, stubbed toes, you know. But it's tough. You gotta be mentally tough. You gotta be physically tough. You have to be emotionally tough. The grind doesn't stop until you do.
You know, I always wondered why my son couldn't grow up to be something important, like a teacher, or a lawyer, or a quarterback, like his brother, Brett.
I love you, Brett. You made me proud, Brett. I love you. You are my saint, Brett.
Our celebrity endorser has helped us out a lot. Really getting the word out to the folks. Just boosting our popularity. I couldn't be happier with the way things are going.
I just love our sponsors and our celebrity endorser.
It's huge. I'm a personal fan of it. I love it. Freestyle Walking, it's the future of America. You see, when I'm not starting violent rallies, or making fun of Ted Cruz, or deporting Mexicans, I'm freestyle walking. It's my favorite. And it is huge. Excuse me. It's allergy season. But besides that, I love it. Freestyle Walking, endorsed by Donald Trump. You heard it from me.
We're just asking people about, we recently heard that Trump endorses the sport freestyle walking, so it's like walking while doing tricks. And he said he really loved it, and we kind of invented the sport. And we were just trying to see what people thought about, had they heard about it, or just their thoughts.
Never heard about that.
Never heard about it?
That seems pretty cool. Fun.
Yeah, Trump is a really big fan of it.
Tell me more about the freestyle walking.
So I can do a demonstration.
Okay.
Basically, it's just like, you know, parkour.
Yeah.
So it's just a slow down version of walking, and maybe like you do a toe grab, so it'd be something like this. So I'm just walking and I go something like that, and you do different types of tricks. Ooh!
Oh, what?
See, you can do whatever you want, but the thing is, you're just not allowed to run. You just have to walk. That's like a really basic rule of sport. Hey! And I've created some of my own. This one I call the kneeling moose. So I'm walking, and I go boom. I'm kneeling, and I have moose antlers. So that's called the kneeling moose.
That's awesome, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. Good to meet you guys.
So we had a new member to our team today. I think you guys are gonna like him. He is a cool guy. He is a hip guy. You know, in touch with the youth of our time. Also, he makes a mean quesalupa, so that's probably the main reason we have him. But other than that, we're real excited about having him here.
You know, man, I'm just so privileged to be a part of this journey.
Can't wait for the day that Larry moves out of the damn basement. Alright, Helen, let's go watch Brett. You better be paying me for this.
We are the future. Next generation of freestyle athletes. For now and forever. We're gonna achieve our goals, I know it.